Hi, today I'm going to show you how to add an offset to a transparent ping in Inkscape, and it's a very simple new way to do it using the paint bucket tool, which if you've watched my videos before, you know the paint bucket is my favorite tool in Inkscape. I have already pasted in a transparent ping here. You could also use the file import to do that. The next thing you're going to do is click the paint bucket tool, and then you're going to want to set the settings across the top as follows. You want the fill by to be alpha, which is the bottom choice. Threshold is default of 15. Grow shrink we're going to come back to, and close gaps are going to be on none. So on grow shrink, the first thing we want to change is we want to go from inches to points, which is all the way at the top, and then the points is going to be the distance that we want our margin to be. Now, the reason we don't use inches or millimeters is because it doesn't work. That would be much simpler, but there's a bug, so that doesn't work. But if you need a specific measurement, you can calculate, because 72 points is an inch. So if you need a 1/4 inch, that's 72 divided by 4, which is 18 points. 1/8 of an inch is 72 divided by 8, which is 9 points. Or you can just eyeball it. So let's say that we want to try 9 points, which is 1/8 of an inch. I've already sized this bag here to what we might want to do for a sticker. It's 1 inch wide and about 1.25 inches tall. So with those settings, all we need to do is click anywhere on this ping inside the image itself, and it will automatically give us that outline 1/8 of an inch from the edge. If we don't like that, we can just back off, and let's say we want it smaller. We want to go to 6 points if we like that better. If we wanted it bigger, we could just keep trying this until we get what we want. So it's kind of trial and error. You can't see a live update, but it's easy enough to backspace and not backspace, excuse me, Control Z, and then get the offset you want. So to see what that's going to look like in a sticker form and to go ahead and get it ready, the next thing you want to do is click the arrow, and then you want to click on the white swatch, and then you want to shift click on the X so that the outline will turn to nothing, and then we want to click the send to back button. Now, the reason you can see this white outline is because I've also changed the backdrop to a light blue to make this easier for you to see. Okay, so let's say we're happy with that amount of margin, and we're ready to export this to a ping so that we can use it in Cricut Design Space or some other program where we're going to print and cut our stickers. So now what we need to do is we need to go to File, Export Ping Image, and we still have the outline, the outer outline selected, which is important. We want to make sure it's not the inner image but the actual offset that's selected. And then we're going to click on Selection. We want to make sure that's selected. We want to put this at 200 dpi, and then we want to tell it where we're going here. I want to change this and put it in my Documents folder, and I want to call it sample.ping. Okay, now that doesn't save the ping, that just saves the location of the ping. To make the ping save, now we're going to click Export, and that should have saved it to my Documents folder. So I'm going to go down to my Documents folder and open that up just to check it and show you what it looks like. Okay, so there is what it looks like, and we will bring it into Cricut Design Space and show you how to do that. We click the Upload Images button, click Browse, and we go back to that Documents folder. It should pop up to the top. Sometimes it takes a while. See if I can make it go faster. There we go. Okay. Sample.png. I'm going to open that. I'm going to check complex image just because it never hurts to do that. And then click continue. You can preview. And you can see that's what the cut line will look like. And then I can go to continue. And I'm not sure why that's distorted the picture. We'll have to see if that really distorts or if it's just the way I've got the screen. So I want to save it as print and cut and click save. And then now it's back to its right shape. Click on insert images. And then there's my little guy ready to go. Now you do have to resize it at this point because Cricut Design Space doesn't keep the size of your images, but you'll see that it already has an outline that will cut, and it's already set to print and cut. So you can make as many copies as you want or set it together with other images or whatever you want to do. So that's all you have to do to get the outline, is that one-click method with the paint bucket. So I hope you found this helpful. And if you did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching.